Ta-ta! Nincompoop Scoop is back. I'm Kevin.
Lester.
John.
He's the new replacement.
Kinda. We don't know how this is gonna work out. He might suck really bad. We'll see. No, he'll do all right. He'll do all right.
He'll do right.
Anyways, we're happy to be back. We're gonna talk about a few things.
Not a very long episode, but we have a little bit more information to talk about.
Yeah, so obviously we're gonna start with Lester's game talk. I don't know if he has any new board games or anything, or any new expansions that you've tried.
So far, I haven't been able to actually go out and buy anything. But there was a new expansion for Smash Up that has Spartans in it. As I call them, a 300 Legion something.
Remind them what Smash Up is. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we've been doing this. Kevin's still recovering.
Purple Cast!
It's purple now. No longer transparent white.
Nope.
Oh god, that was gross.
That was gross.
That was so gross.
All the blood falling through it.
Basically, Smash Up, take two different factions, put them together, duke it out for points for bases, and you gain points, and first 15 wins. That's the abridged version. But the new expansion had four more factions. One of them, the one I vaguely remember, was Spartans because it had legitimately Leonidas just with his shield. And
like
sword.
it's straight 300.
It looked like straight 300, but like I'm saying Spartans because I don't want to say it's 300.
Yeah.
It's copyright.
For sure.
No, there's no copyright. But like there was that expansion. I would have bought that. It was like $20, but I skipped on it because I bought the Tampakuri one instead.
Which that's the brew one, right?
The beer.
The beer winches.
The beer Oktoberfest one.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. That was the worth. That was bad. That was actually worth.
You still didn't let me play it. I'm kind of butthurt.
Butthurt.
If you want to, we can next time. But anyways, that's all I really got for board games. Coming October, me and John, we're gonna be going on a trip to LA for the Bushiroad event.
This time I'm gonna give him a camera so he can actually like record shit. I'm gonna have him take something so we can put it on the website.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to expand our
Can
empire
we find
here.
Lollipop Girl Candy?
Oh hell no. Hell
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. That sounded really dirty. I don't know what lollipop girl
It's
candy
what
is.
it's what she did to Seth.
Lollipop Girl.
It's
Come
basically what she did to Seth, and it was like the most disturbing thing that
on.
has happened to him. But to me, it was the most funniest thing I've experienced.
Well, let's hear the story.
They
want to hear it.
He
Let's
was
do this.
penetrated. He was penetrated.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
So basically, what happened was that on the second day of the tournament.
Sorry, Seth.
Sorry, Seth. But like on the second day.
We're not really sorry.
We're not sorry at all. Not one
Sorry,
bit.
not sorry much. So basically, on the second day, we went with my friend AJ with his group of friends, and we're like, hey, what's up? What's up? Just talking a little bit, and then this girl comes over, and like
Wearing a Pikachu beanie, being super weeb.
being super specific now, but like she just comes over and she's like hi, and then I kid you not, the direct words that came out of her mouth were white privilege.
Nice.
She called Seth white privilege.
And then,
As you can tell at the Nincompoop Scoop, we're not about white privilege. I hire minorities. I don't pay them anything really. So technically, it's white privilege.
But
They do it for the man.
It was probably the most funniest thing I've heard.
That's awesome.
Like something like it's like just straight up like ooh white privilege. I'm like
and then
Was
and
she
then-
even a white girl? Was
no,
she white?
she was like an Asian. She was Asian.
And then she did that.
Oh yeah. So the reason why he calls her lollipop girl is because she at the time she was sucking on a lollipop. She took it out of her mouth, put it in Seth's mouth.
Gross.
For like a good 5 seconds or so, takes it out and puts it back in her mouth. And we're just
So
like,
is she like hitting on him?
Basically, she was just hitting on him.
And people think nerds can't get laid. I'm sure. Well, I mean penetrated or give penetration. Whatever.
But like,
Good
yeah.
job, Seth.
But yeah, he's forever creeped out by her. So
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
and her name is Candy.
yeah, her name
So-
is Candy.
Like
So
legit candy.
yeah, it's legitimately Candy.
Don't know what's with a K. Don't know what's with an I.
I think it was a C.
Was it the same tournament that you guys went to last year or something?
Yeah.
Or? Oh, so there's
Yeah,
a possibility that you guys might see her again.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be
Is
honest.
Seth gone too?
Yeah, he's gone. He's
Yes. You guys need to do something just to fuck
You
with him.
were just hoping for me to be like, and here we are. in the Bushiroad event.
Yep.
And like, oh, it
With
was
that
candy
camera
and there's
right
that.
there.
And here's Lollipop Girl.
32 gigs.
Crikey.
Right.
She's stalking her prey.
Like just Steve Irwin. No, not Steve
Right.
Irwin. Yeah, Steve
Yeah,
Irwin.
Steve
Irwin.
Irwin. Steve
Yeah,
Irwin.
Oh,
Steve
and the
Steve
croc
Irwin.
hunter. Or the candy hunter. Whatever you want to call it.
Steve Irwin, the candy hunter.
So,
Crikey.
today we got some mechs up in front of you. I'll let Lester explain what it is because we're nerds. But I did wear kind of a mech shirt. It's Power Rangers.
That's
And
good
you know, it's close enough.
Yeah.
I love me. I can't wait till that new movie comes out. It looks so badass.
Oh, the R-rated.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it
man.
looks awesome.
I don't like the suits.
I really think Elizabeth Banks was the Green Ranger, and the Green Ranger is still bad. Kind of, you know how Tommy was bad guy as Green Ranger
Yeah.
originally? So I think that's how they're going to play it out because her suit, if you look at it, it looks almost like a mechanized, like, Green Ranger suit.
I did not get the chance to see the other trailers for it because I only saw that one trailer.
That, like, 30-second really short one? Or?
No, I saw like the.
The
What was it?
teaser one? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
really, really short one?
Yeah.
That's the only one I've seen.
No, I haven't seen the teaser one. I saw like the unofficial like small short episode where it showed the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
Because like I gotta do this, and then he's just killing everyone. Like, God damn!
And Billy is, like, dead on his head's laying on the table. He got shot in the head.
Yeah, like
And come to find out, Rita Repulsa was posing as Kimberly.
yeah, because I was like, God damn!
That is it actually got to Namco Bandai actually took that off YouTube because they said it was copyright infringement.
Then they
But it
brought
was his
back.
own. They did end up bringing
Oh,
it
so
back.
that movie. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
that I did
It
see
had
that.
the guy from Varsity Blues. I can't. James Vanderbeek from
Oh.
Dawson's Creek. Do.
That's why he looks familiar. I'm like, this
You
white guy.
watched Dawson's Creek.
I was
There
just
was a
doing
time
the
in my
theme
life.
song, so
There was a time in my life I
mean,
didn't have cable, so that's what I watched.
Dawson
Right?
Channel 59 here in California.
Dawson's Creek, the epitome of white privilege. Seth would love it.
He hates that term.
White privilege?
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
completely disagrees. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't argue that white privilege is a thing. It's definitely there. But we're not going to get political on here. We're nerds. We don't get political. We let other people deal with that shit.
Yes.
We don't have sex, and we don't get political.
But you're married.
Well, I mean, I have sex. I'm not a nerd.
But you're
I'm a
married.
geek. I don't know. I think geek's a bad term. I don't know. Somebody told me it means...
Anyways, back to what we were talking about. So
Gundams.
I brought me some Gundams that I actually made. Oh no, he tipped over. So this one's actually a customized one that I actually took. Same thing with this one. This one is actually
The coolest freaking Gundam of all time.
from the new series.
It's got a tail on it?
Yeah, it has a
Build
little
Fighters.
tail on it. So this is from Gundam Build Fighters. I was actually gonna custom paint this and give it an eye patch. So like, that's why its face looks kind of blank.
It looks like you took like some stickers off or something. Was there originally like something that went
No,
there?
it was original like that.
Okay.
Like this is a straight
you
build.
can change the faceplate so it
Yeah,
has
you can
different types of eyes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can change
alright.
like you can take off this faceplate, a faceplate, and then like just put different eyes because it comes with two, so you could have like it winking at you, you could have it like mad and all that.
Can you like change the ears and stuff too, or
Nah,
do they just kind of move back and
No,
forth?
just move back.
I thought it was like a Japanese Mr. Potato Head.
Nah, but
It'd be cool if you could change like different colors of the bow and shit. That'd be cool.
You can just paint it.
True.
But like, yeah, I was gonna actually custom paint this. I was gonna paint it brown, but now we have a brown version, so there's no point.
Yeah, there's a real brown version. You're saying, you know what would be a cool color for this? Bob from Toonami. If you colored him the color of Bob
Oh,
from Toonami.
like a really
Like that metallic
super-
blue and silver.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty badass. Because you could do like the silver on where like that, and then that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big Bob fan from Toonami. So
Old school. Yup.
Yeah, but like I was gonna give it an eye patch and everything. I was gonna paint it the eye patch, and I was like, wait, it has a second faceplate. Faceplate. God dang it. So for now, its face is blank until I figure out what to color it.
So it's just like Lester's face most of the time, just kind of blank.
Majority of the time.
He doesn't know what's going on.
So this one, the this green Gundam I brought over also. I took two different model kits of the same thing, yeah, same lineage, because this one's also from Gundam Build Fighters.
So, but that's the one that looks more like a Gundam as I know a Gundam. Like that looks the most like, well, the helmet, obviously. This one, I don't. Is this like a shield to protect them?
Actually, this is from the movie. Well, this portion of it is from the movie from this series. Is in
Which Gundam is this one?
this one's from the Double O universe.
Okay.
But I put two different Gundams and smashed it together, and then I made that, which he's jealous of because
No, I'm not.
Oh, do you build your own too?
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
he has his own too.
You'll have to
but-
bring them in sometime.
Will do.
For sure.
Will do.
But I took two different but they're from the same lineage also. The same thing with the Wing Gundam. This one I took two because there's two different Wing Gundam Finiches. There's the first one and then there's the second one. But the second one looked a little bit too symmetrical because what the Finiche was that the Wing Gundam Finiche one was that it was asymmetrical. That one made it cool.
Yeah.
Because like its wings are normally, the wings are actually like on each side, on the left and right side. But like what made the Finiche even cooler was that it was just on, both of them were just on one side.
Yeah, I really like that mech. That's pretty badass. And I like how it's got this, like, instead of it being like a double-sided horn, it's just got the...
Yeah, just
the
one.
only one.
Yeah,
So-
'cause it was-
So
it was
that's
just-
from the asymmetrical set then? The helmet?
Actually no,
Oh
this
yeah, the beefing part.
no, the beefin accidentally stepped on it.
Oh, you broke it? Hey, but it worked out!
So it's authentic. It's authentic battle damage.
So it was authentic battle damage, but yeah, that's actually the
Oh, we got loot crate to open too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this one that's probably like my favorite one they made. This one being my all-time favorite because I'm still customizing this because each of the little thingies actually comes off. Like
Oh,
so.
that's cool.
And then well, it's only one solid piece for this one, but this is a singular piece. And what this one does do is that it does hold the rifles it's holding in.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks almost like a...
It's actually rifle holsters.
yeah, or they could put their swords in them or something, you know?
See,
Like,
that's the thing though. I was because of that idea that they hold rifles. I'm like, what if I customize it to hold different weapons?
yeah, you
instead?
do like laser swords and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still make those, do they? The like
Yeah, they still
the
do.
actually that one has a laser blaster or something. What's that? Or is it like a cape?
on its wrist or on its cape?
Yeah,
This?
yeah.
It's
Because I've seen like the laser swords that are kind of that design where it's the see-through. Have you seen those before?
yeah.
On the newer ones?
That's
Yeah,
the
this
newer
one
ones.
has
Yeah.
This one has it too, but like it's not that. It doesn't really have beam sabers on it, to be honest.
Oh,
But this one does. This one actually does have a beam saber.
those are my favorite weapons from
It has
the games.
GN axes. I checked on it. It has GN axes.
I know. The dual as pistols.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I will recommend if you can come across a Gundam game, even if it's on an older system, play the video games. They're really cool. Can you watch the series on Kiss Anime?
You can watch everything on Kiss Anime.
Can you?
There has been
Where would you have
everything.
people start for which Gundam series would you have them start with?
Alright, either
For us, we started with Gundam Wing because that was available.
That's what I started
Because
with,
that came to America first.
That's what I started with as well. Gundam Zero was before. No, what was the?
there's Double O. I'd probably recommend that.
That's the one that was. It came after. It's before, but it came out afterwards, right? Isn't that the prequel series? to
No,
Gundam
it's
Wing?
after.
Like there's been 30 plus 35.
Yeah, there's
years,
been a whole shit ton of them.
So I mean, like if you want
It's
to
kind
start
of like
with,
Power Rangers. They
if
have
you
like.
if you've never seen
Yeah.
Gundam before, I just start with more of a modern one. So Double O would probably be the best one to go right now.
And what's this one from? Double O?
Gundam Build Fighters, but like
That's more like if you are a Gundam nerd, that is what you watch because that does a homage for everything. There are so many references to
episode 34.
to other
So if you-
Gundams.
So if you're watching that one, you're gonna want to know a little bit of the
Yeah.
history from some of the other ones.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of like me with Full Metal Panic. They had a series they had a series that came out called Fumofu, and it was like a comedy series.
The spin-off, I saw
Yeah,
that one.
and like the spin-off to me is the best series of it, but you have to kind of know
What was
the
it?
Right,
storyline
yeah.
before you went
original
into it to
before.
like it and really know what was
It's
going
because
on.
of the bear.
Yeah, the bear is the best.
The best
I can't remember
part.
his name, but
I thought it was Fumo.
No,
it is Fumofu, isn't it?
I thought it was.
Sasuke, right? That's his name.
That's his
No,
name. That's his name.
I thought it was Fumo.
I think it is Fumofu. I think, or Fumofu, or however you say it.
Something like that.
Needless to say, anime's the shit. I'm gonna give you 3 right now to try right off the bat that I love. Desert Punk,
That's hilarious.
That's a good one.
Berserk,
Your mother's dirty
That's
whore.
also good too.
because Desert Punk is amazing. Berserk
It's hilarious.
and Full Metal Panic, and runner up Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist start from the beginning.
Wait, which one?
Which one?
Brotherhood or the original one? Everyone loves your.
I don't think you can go wrong with either. I mean,
You can't go wrong with
I-
either,
I like
because
Brotherhood
both.
takes some stuff out though. That's
No,
kind of
no. See, the thing about Brotherhood and the original one was off manga. Brotherhood is on
the
manga.
manga one, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to go by like, if you're too
Brotherhood's
lazy
a
to
little
read-
bit darker to me as well.
It is
Brotherhood
actually.
was like
It is.
so. I would probably say Brotherhood because
like-
I like the darker.
The darker feel of
Yeah.
anime.
If you got the stomach for that, sure, I guess.
And
I like both.
It has one of the saddest deaths of all times. I'm not gonna ruin it, but one of the characters.
Are you talking about the Family Man?
Yeah.
Both of them. Oh my god! Both times he dies in it. It's still sad.
Yeah, it like messes with you. But from any anime, it's probably one of the saddest deaths of all time. I think.
It's like
Berserk had some pretty sad deaths in it though too.
Berserk had a lot of messed up things in
Yeah.
it. When death is like, oh, that's you get
Death
used to
is
that.
the-
There's other things that happen in like they can do this in anime.
Seriously, look up online Berserk outtakes, and there's a part where the guy who plays one of the characters does a Little Mermaid homage. He sings, wouldn't it, yeah,
no,
one of the ones. Which one is it?
It's not,
I thought it was
My Collection's Complete.
Yeah, that one. I saw that one. I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah. Check that. It's hilarious, and that's actually what got me into it. My brother's like, and then they're talking about the egg, and it's like, oh, hand moisturizer. And, like, it's hilarious. Watch the
Oh
outtakes,
my
and
God.
it'll draw you into the more serious side of the. And the bad guy, the original bad guy, that's just the human, is the fucking funniest, like most worthless bad guy when he actually fights Guts.
original
remember
bad
that.
guy. You're talking about from the first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the big guy that was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah,
goofy
yeah.
as shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he has like the special moves, Tensukuna or whatever the fucking like his special
Their
moves
special
are.
attacks
Yeah.
are.
And he's like, nobody can block this, and like Gus is just kind of like,
Me.
okay, and then he kicks his ass every time. So those are 3 animes you'd recommend with a runner-up.
What I recommend? Ooh. I recommend Trigun. Trigun's really
Good
good.
one, yeah.
Oh, what other ones would I recommend? There's like a long list.
I've been thinking of this for 3 weeks. That's why I actually
No.
had some.
Wow.
See, you came prepared. I'm going in raw.
Raw dog in it.
I would highly recommend Yu-Gi-Oh, but I would advise watching the Japanese version because it's so much more
I
darker.
think Duel Masters is better.
Duel Masters better?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, okay, the American one is actually just a bastardized parody version of it.
Yeah, I had to watch it with subtitles, and I liked it a lot better.
Yeah,
with
it's
subtitles.
actually more enjoyable because like America was trying to be super funny with
Yeah.
Duel Masters and it did not work. It did not fit what was going on.
It was like a totally different, just bullshit story, kind of.
It basically
Yeah.
was.
And they kept throwing like random Japanese words in
Yeah.
English. I'm like, why?
Yeah, like Ike, Dome. I was like, what the fuck are these? It's like that sounds cool though, but what does it mean? And I would also recommend. I always recommend Shokugeki no Soma, so fuck that. I also recommend Your Line Neighbor. God damn it. I really don't have anything else.
Give us one that's not like a fighting one, that's more like a drama, or what was that food one you were telling us about?
Yeah, Shokugeki no Soma. That I already recommended like 5 times.
We've talked about it a lot already in the series.
I recommend it highly, regardless.
It was the Iron Chef type one, right?
Yeah, it's the Iron Chef one.
Slow down. Tell him, what's it called again?
Shokugeki no Soma.
Yeah. I'll have him spell it
Other
for
than-
me,
other than-
and I'll add it in the bottom of the, when I edit the video,
No,
I'll
no,
put
no,
it
no,
in
no,
there.
In English, it translates to Food Wars.
Yeah, they just translated
Food Wars! Okay.
They translated it to Food Wars, but like I highly recommend that. That's like number 1, highly recommend. But like if you could get past through all the shameless fan service, it is a really good story. And it inspires you to cook. For my third, to be honest, I think I would say Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's really good.
That's a classic. That's a Toonami classic. So a lot of people actually would have had a chance to see that a while ago.
It was on for like 20 years or so. And I'm like, this is still running? Oh, man.
I used to watch Cowboy Bebop and One Piece all the time.
Yeah. And then I would recommend for a runner-up, I would recommend checking out Outlaw Star if you like space pirates.
Good one.
It's
Good
really,
choice.
really good.
And that's one we haven't really talked about on the show. All right.
I think I'm with him.
Top 3 and then one runner-up.
We've like watched the same anime, so almost everything he's
No,
seen, I've seen.
no, John. You can recommend Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, anything you want.
Wow.
Something different.
All right, okay.
You see just about the exact same, except like you saw like maybe more than I did. Like I would recommend Tuchi Moyo. All three seasons of it. Original 3 seasons.
Because like I've recommended like High School of the Dead before, but I hate the ending of it. Well, there is no ending.
There
it
is
just
no-
stopped, which
The
pisses
manga
me off.
is stop. They just stop.
Because there is going to be a season 2, but that's where the manga stopped. So if they're going to go past that, they're going to have to write their own.
Well, then again, I don't know because like Japan might be still on the copyright shenanigans with High School of the Dead. But
are they still fighting it? I knew there was a big.
But
war with
but
it.
but
we're
even
giving you
then,
time to think about it. So.
But even then, like, I have yet to see an actual update on it.
It's been a while since I saw the deal that was released.
It's been like.
Does Penny Stocking Garbo count as an anime?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, that is hilarious. Watch it in English. It's just hilarious.
And it's called.
Panty, stocking, and garter belt.
Okay. Stockings, panties, garter belts. Not that order. Panties, stockings, garter belts. What's it about?
Two angels get kicked out of heaven because one's a slut and one's a glutton, and in order to get back into heaven, they've gotta.
If you want to check it out.
Yes,
they've
I'm
gotta
gonna have to
do
watch
good
this.
deeds and earn coins to get back into heaven. But the way they do it, pretty much, their weapons are panties, stockings.
They're
and
their own
it's-
undergarment.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
awesome.
in
Do they
English-
actually fight like demons and shit?
Yeah. In English, there's a lot of
Oh.
cursing. There's a lot of sexual innuendos. No nudity, but it's.
No, there's
heavily
nudity,
implied.
John. There's nudity.
No. There's not
Yeah.
shown.
No, there is.
This sounds like my
it's
type of anime.
It's just a stylized. It's just a stylization that there is. That this play is not.
Okay, yeah. But that is just. But never mind. I'm not gonna say that last part. No. But it's made by Gynex, so if you're.
Gynex is a wonderful
Yeah.
company.
Yeah. They troll us too hard.
Gynex is a wonderful company.
It sucks that a lot of the anime I like go through a company I can't stand. Really, Funimation. I think how Funimation brings a lot of stuff to the United States. Just they don't localize it very well.
Are you talking about like American
Yes.
Funimation?
Yeah.
It's
Because Funimation itself as a company is fine, but I meant the localize when they localize it to the U.S. They really screwed up their like when they dub it into American.
They try.
They do try, but to me it's just better I like classic anime with, like Berserk. I love in English. It doesn't seem to bother me. But most of the animes I'll watch with subtitles.
A good chunk of it, right?
Like when I tried to watch Naruto or however the fuck you say it, because my brothers always fuck with me and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Naruto.
One of the best episodes I ever saw was when Guy Lee's the guy who was training, or is Rock Lee the trainer?
Yeah, it's
Rock
Mike
Lee's
Guy. Mike Guy is the trainer.
Or Mike Guy's the trainer, and then
Rock Lee is
the student. Okay, when he fights the sand shell, the fight where he unleashes, the 5 gates of
gates.
or the 8 gates.
Eight,
Yeah.
Well, he went what?
He went to 6, I think.
6, and then he.
Yeah, he stopped.
Then he wrecked.
And then he got wrecked. He got wrecked by Gar because Gar was like, "Oh, you're a threat. I must kill you."
Yeah.
And then like just broke his legs and arms, just like. And then he got super depressed, and then that was so stupid.
But for him only having one jutsu style, that was one of the best anime fights I've ever seen in my life. I loved that fight.
He doesn't have jutsus. He has
taijutsu.
Taijutsu, yeah.
He doesn't have.
And that's all he has is the
really
one style.
good martial arts.
He has really
I love when he
good.
took the weight belts off, and they're dropping, and everybody's like, "What's he thinking?" And then it hits the ground. It's like an earthquake, fucking.
Yeah, they just like, oh, how heavy are
Right,
these again?
don't
Oh, they're like,
Jessica, stop licking his crotch.
they're
My
like,
dog's a crotch lover.
They're,
She's
they're
weird.
like 150 each or like 200 each. I'm like,
Kilograms.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
if you
sure.
convert that to kilogram or to pounds, that's 300 something.
So
That's still a lot for just a normal
thank you,
teenage
Jimmy
boy.
Carter, for giving up on the metric system, you dumbass. Anyways, so we're gonna get off anime for a second. We're gonna talk a little bit about the CW Flarrowverse. I don't know if you watch much of it.
I'm not big on the series though, but I do hear it a lot though. I do hear it a lot. From
The Flash is one of the best superhero series I've ever watched. How they have done and season 3 is gonna be Flashpoint. Arrow's been up and down. The first 2 seasons really good. 3 and 4 is bringing it back.
I'm still loving it, honestly. I've enjoyed it. I like how they took the dark.
Spoiler alert: when they kill Black Canary,
Yeah.
like I was just. Hopefully, Flashpoint brings her back.
I think that's what they're gonna do.
I so hope
I'm
so.
pretty sure Flashpoint was a reset. Ish.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what it is.
That's because he went back. How they're doing it in the TV series is he goes back and saves his mom.
Which is the
Yeah,
original
I know.
Flash.
Which is the original.
I know Flashpoint.
So you've read the comics then?
I saw the movie though, but
Oh, okay.
it's about the same concept though. He goes back, saves mom, and then like
It would be kick-ass if they bring Thomas Wayne into it though, like because Batman's still
blazing guns and shit.
Batman's owned by Fox has the copyrights for it right now through WB.
Yeah, they can't do it.
So they can't. They're trying to set it up to where they can cross Gotham in with it, but I like Gotham being off on its own because it's more of a what's that? It's almost steampunkish, really. It's not today.
Have you read
but
the
it's
comic
not-
series?
The actual comic series, I
Yeah.
like a lot better than the TV series.
Yeah, like it's like I was like, there's
Gordon needs to have a fucking mustache. I'm so pissed off that he's still
I know,
has a
right?
mustache.
Right?
steampunk Gordon.
It's like fucking just and what they did with Barbara, like just making her fucking batshit crazy. Oh, and killing off Jerome, who was a kick-ass Joker. Like, his laugh and
Yeah.
shit was on point. So, anyways, Gotham's not in the Flarrowverse. Flarrowverse is the shows that are on CW, which now consists of Supergirl, which I'm so stoked for. I loved the first season of
I
that.
thought that was still on by ABC. Or
Nope, they moved it to CW. It's actually going to be
What?
on.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's actually going to cross over with how they're doing it.
Because they did. I know they did a one cross episode. So
When because he can jump through the different dimensions, the
Yeah,
different Earths.
yeah.
Well, in the original Flashpoint comic book, which they didn't talk about in the movie, it brought Earth 0 and Earth 1 together. So I think, and since Supergirl on ABC didn't have superheroes other than Supergirl and Superman, I think that's going to be considered Earth 0 and it's going to merge with Earth 2 or Flash.
Well, whatever.
That's how they're going
That
to do
idea,
it
yeah.
because Flashpoint merges.
Damn multiverse.
Yeah, but I like the multiverse because they can do this. They could bring in new characters. You know, Gotham, they could always do that same fucking exact thing because it could be a totally different story of, like, you know, the Flashpoint version, Bruce Wayne dies. So Thomas Wayne becomes Batman and Martha becomes the Joker,
Yep.
which was one of the coolest versions of the Joker I think I've ever seen in a series.
They just that impact too. Just same event, but way two different sides. You could just see.
And to me, it almost was harder for me to watch as seeing the kid die than the parents die.
You know, right?
You know?
It's like, because anytime a kid dies, like that's just more hard. It's like, and as an adult, you've had your life.
And when I went into reading the Flashpoint series, I was shocked. I was like, they just killed a fucking little kid. What the hell? Like,
I think the only other time I was like disturbed that they killed the kid is like, oh, I forgot what comic, but the Red Skull from Marvel Universe,
Yeah.
real quick. He chucked the baby out a window. He just chucked it
He
out.
didn't care.
And he's like I forgot what the purposes was, but he was like, I think he had like some sort of hostage, like, if you don't meet my demands, and kill this baby.
because he's holding it by its feet.
Yeah, so
and then he drops it
he
out.
dropped it anyways. Like
I
they gave
can't
him what he
remember which
wanted, and
book
just
that
like,
is.
man.
I can't remember which.
I was like,
which
that's
one that is.
so evil.
But another one where they kill off a little kid is Walking Dead. Baby Judith, that's in the TV series. When her mom dies, she actually gets. When the mom gets shot, it kills Baby Judith because she's holding Baby Judith. So Robert Kirkman went pretty fucking dark in killing, and then he shot out Carl's eye. Carl, you know, like.
The other little kid, that's his fault.
Well, those two kids were pretty fucking crazy if you go from the TV series. I don't know if you guys watch it.
I don't watch
I
it,
don't
but,
watch it,
but
but-
my girlfriend actually keeps me in.
And I watched
And
Fear the
Fear the
Walking
Walking
Dead, which that's why I wish we could do this like later on Sunday, but we, you know, with you guys working and shit, it's harder to do. But I like to do recaps of Fear the Walking Dead. Last week's episode pissed me off.
We
It
can
was
recap it
fucking-
next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right now after we do CW. So anyways, back to Flash real quick. To anyone who's a Draco Malfoy fan from Harry Potter, he will actually have a recurring role on the Flash. He will be, because of Flashpoint, Barry Allen's no longer the Flash. Wally West is now.
Yeah.
Kid Flash
we
is
need
now
more
gonna
black superheroes.
See, no more white privilege. Fuck that. We got black superheroes, bitches.
We got Luke
Right.
Cage coming in soon.
Yes,
That's true.
That's
That's
Marvel.
true.
Hold on, we'll get there, folks. Shit, we gotta keep them separate because DC's better. Anyway,
Oh no, the fanboy wars.
anyway, but you know what DC also is doing first? The first solo movie of a female superhero with Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
So
Yeah, but they have crappier movies. So just saying. In the movie department. Okay, in the. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're going to it.
Sorry.
We're going into
I
movie
think
wars.
somebody forgot about you know, that good Batman series with Heath
That's
Ledger.
it. That's the only exception. Those three or kick ass. But other than that, DC has been movie department.
I like Man of Steel.
Not animated though.
I did like
not,
Man of
animated.
Steel.
Animated, they're still on point.
BVS was okay. Suicide Squad, I fuck the haters. He was okay with it because he was in. But the people who say it's like a 1 out of 5 or whatever they like, it's not that bad.
It's not bad.
I think the fuck up they did was put the Joker just too much into it and the Deadshot fucking Harley Quinn. Like, that relationship was stupid.
Oh yeah, that's what I put on my blog too.
Yeah, that's the one those were the things we agreed on it. So, anyways, back to Flash. Thomas Felton, who is Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series, is going to have this. I think that's his name. It may be wrong. Shit. But anyways, Draco Malfoy, bitches.
Draco Malfoy is Flash.
He will be playing a character that is kind of the opposite, almost like a rival to Barry Allen. And since Barry Allen's just normal, as far as we know so far in this new universe, it's going to be just kind of this, I think, bullshit rivalry. And I think Draco's going to be rival. Just go straight, and it's not all the way at the end. It's the right-hand door on the before you go straight. So that's cool about the Flash, as well as it was just announced Jesse Quick will actually be in the series, who's the female Flash.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing a lot of cool shit with Flashpoint. They're going to be bringing a lot of stuff together. It is also going to be affecting Arrow with rumors of Black Canary coming back. Has not been confirmed yet. And then for Supergirl, it's going to actually, like we were talking about earlier, it's going to connect with the Flash. It's actually going to bring her into the Flarrowverse, more so than just that Flash crossover. So that's really cool. I'm excited for that. And Legends of Tomorrow, because they're time traveling, they have found out that this multiverse shit isn't affecting them for some reason. We don't know why yet. It's rumored that that's what the storyline's going to be. And
they're probably like in their own
time stream, however you want to call it. Like,
yeah, they're on their own time bubble.
Yeah,
unaffected by anything else.
Which Legends of Tomorrow, it's rumored that Constantine is going to have a pretty big role in it this year, and I loved the Constantine series. I think they really fucked up letting that go.
They need to bring that back, but do it better.
Now here's where DC's really trying to improve on the movies, so we'll get into some Marvel stuff.
Justice League Dark, right?
Yes. The guy who was writing Gambit,
yeah,
he was liking what's going on with Justice League Dark, actually left Gambit. And now there's rumors that Channing Tatum might be leaving to play Shazam for the Shazam movie. So they might have the person who's going... It's just rumors at the time, but when...
Again, Magic Mike is Shazam? I guess. I mean,
he's ripped. He's fucking ripped.
Yeah,
and that's the thing about
It's Channing Tatum, come on.
Like, chicks will love it, or bring gals in, you know, and should bring me in. Shit, I'm straight, but not when Channing Tatum's around.
They made a movie about how he...
That could be his super name. Who knows?
Right? Yeah, like...
It's Shazam.
It's not Shazam, I'm Magic Mike, bitches.
Not the sad part is, I would not doubt that they would just go, hey, Magic Mike, get over here on set. It's like, oh, okay.
With how big Zac Efron's gotten, I think I'd be cool seeing him as Shazam too.
What if we would play the kid version of Billy?
I think they actually
Did they say
originally it was supposed to be the kid who's playing Bruce Wayne in Gotham.
I think he's a little too old now.
Now he is. Right. Shazam was originally supposed to come out in 2017, next year, and now it got pushed back to 2020, I think.
Wow.
Well, they do want The Rock to have a little bit older era about him. Without using too much makeup. And they don't want to do a lot of CG stuff. They think that's where a lot of things have gone wrong with the DC movies.
So Dwayne The Rock Johnson's actually going to be Shazam?
He's Black Adam.
Oh, he's Black Adam.
Bad guy.
And the cool thing about Black Adam is he's going to have kind of like how Thanos has been with... Black Adam is one that Shazam fights and never truly kills. He's going to be, hey, we can beat this guy, and then he's going to fly off into the sunset, run away for a little bit. And so that's really cool about... I think The Rock's going to have a big part in it. Speaking of
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he just rocks bottom. If he rock bottoms,
like Shazam,
he does the rock bottom,
and then he does the people's elbow.
Like I don't know. You see a rock bottom and the people's elbow.
That would be so kick ass. And how he does the people's elbow, he flies back between two buildings, like right in the middle of the road. Just...
Or even when he does the people's eyebrow.
Oh.
That would be like the most funniest thing I would ever see.
So that's some cool stuff about DC. DC's really stepping up, and they have. They talked to Joss Whedon about who is big in the Marvel world. He's really done most of the controlling of that. Kind of like Zack Snyder, who I don't think he knows enough about comic books, which has caused the DC falter in my mind.
He tried at least.
Joss Whedon, who has liked the DC movies, thinks that they're finally on the right path with what they're going to be doing with Justice League, which excites me.
I
Now,
hope so.
what if you watch the previews or that original preview that came out that shows the Flash sequence, the Aquaman sequence, which when I post this video, I'll put a link underneath so you guys check out.
all the trailers that we watched?
Yeah, well, there's that one really long trailer where he goes and he meets Arthur Curry, and Arthur Curry walks to the waves.
For all of them,
Yeah.
And he tries throwing a better in.
And the Flash is like, well, I kind of need friends. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we saw that. We saw that one.
yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, we watched
but
it.
I'm gonna put it as a link. So Justice League, I think they're finally. I think Wonder Woman's gonna be the first movie to get it right. Wonder Woman looks really good. The soundtrack sounds amazing. Like that.
I hope so.
It's like fucking. I just did John Cena. I don't know why I did
Da,
John
da,
Cena.
da, da. She comes in
My
as
time
John.
is, your time is up. My time is now.
She comes in as John Cena.
I just hope they don't over sexualize her. Which is
No,
just,
she's not. She's not.
She's not. It's a throwback.
It's more reserved, and she's not wearing a leotard. She's wearing like what you would see.
Is she wearing like her new 52 outfit with like the actual pants?
No, she's wearing a skirt.
No.
Her original.
She's wearing
like that
So
like
she's still got
leather
like the
metal.
unipart, but with a skirt part instead of just the panty.
It's not like this is one of my favorite costumes for her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which this was in Silver Age, so we're probably not going to see that anytime soon.
No.
Right.
Now I do like the storyline they're going to do for Wonder Woman. As far as we know, it's rumored, but Ares supposedly set up World War I to bring out Wonder Woman.
Which answered my question why she was so freaking cultured in BVS.
Yes.
So oh my god.
So we find out that she actually goes into the world of man all the way back at World War I. So by BVS, she's going to be cultured.
Super cultured as crap.
And I think Gal Gadot killed it. I think she was one of the best parts of BVS. I was very impressed with her. A lot of people were worried about it with her accent and not being
I was
able
just
to
worried
bulk up
because
enough.
she's a model, and when I first saw her, I was like, she's really really skinny, like.
And she actually bulked up enough. I was surprised.
Yeah. Once I saw like, she.
I
pulls me.
loved
Alright.
her in Fast and the Furious. Though.
Yeah, and
Her
now
role
I
in-
want her.
Yeah. Gal Gadot, will you go
A
to?
big fan.
Would you go to the movies with him to watch your movie?
Please,
Go to the
just-
premiere?
Just go on
Yeah,
a date.
premiere
That's
month.
it. That's all I'm asking. Just,
Hey, you know what? Premiere. Let's set you up. Gal, give us a call. 555-555. No chance in hell.
Oh, you know what? All right. Okay, I see you. Okay. Do you have a favorite actress right now?
No.
Oh, man. I was just talking about... Not a favorite actress, but Becky Lynch from the WWE. I don't know if you guys watch wrestling. She's the last kicker. Really, she's Irish with sexy-ass red hair. Sorry, wifey. She's top 5. There's no rule breaking to this. Just like you want Will Wheaton for some reason. Will fucking Wheaton.
Will Wheaton in Star Trek?
Yeah, Star Trek, Will Wheaton. I like the guy. He's
you know.
Geek and Sundry, check out their website. It's cool. They got a lot of cool. And Felicia Day's hot. Or Felicia Day, you're a beautiful woman. You're not hot, but the guild was very nice.
Hold on. Well, let's rewind this really quick and say where he got to. You were hot, and you're like, hold on, you were beautiful actually. So which is it, hot or beautiful?
Well, I'm
Hot is
trying
like-
to be cultured like Wonder Woman here, okay? Yes. So she's beautiful and smart and was in Supernatural.
At least you didn't use the word bodacious.
Or wang.
Shwing.
Yeah. Now we're Wayne's World over here. So that's enough for DC. Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has...
I still have yet to check that series out.
they've gotten
You
a...
need to hurry up then.
Yes, it's and they have just came out with a press release for it saying that this season's going to be the darkest and most action-packed season so far. There is also a new director of S.H.I.E.L.D., so we're going to see Phil Coulson actually going out and using his half-cyborg body, well, cyborg/alien/... I still think he's a...
We did get a preview of that at the end of
Yes.
the season, so...
I think he is a model life decoy. You know, if you read a lot of Marvel stuff, they're pretty much their memories and shit get put into a robot, and that one
basically he has the memories of Agent Coulson, whatever.
Coulson. You're right.
Coulson, yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew it was right. Agent Coulson, but his body is basically that of an android.
Of an alien. They put when he went to Tahiti, which actually stood for something. I can't remember what TAHITI all stood for.
It was a lab. Where
Yeah.
Pretty much bringing him back from the dead.
And it's pretty much their version of the Lazarus.
I was gonna say like so Marvel's Lazarus Pit.
Yeah. And it's the Kree storyline, which is cool because the Kree is big in Secret Wars and or not Secret Wars, Infinity War.
Yep.
And then what is the ones the Krees fight all the time? The Skrulls.
Yeah.
The Skrulls and Kree fight, which they're both alien races, and the Kree is the blue aliens that is bringing people back. Skrulls are the ones they can shapeshift into any superhero, and there's a real big deal how they became like Phoenix from X-Men, or Dark Phoenix from X-Men, and because they get their superpowers and everything. So that's really cool. Marvel's gonna end. There's rumors that we might see Black Bolt in this season of who is the strongest secret warrior, aka Inhuman, which I don't know how they're going to play that out in the series because Black Bolt's supposed to be Vin Diesel. And,
that's a big paycheck that you're going to throw out there.
Because he's going to be doing, it's rumored that he's going to be doing Groot and Black Bolt. And the reason why it works...
the irony is because he doesn't have a lot of lines to say then.
Exactly. Because it's I am Groot. Or
and then Black Bolt's just like...
Because if he talks, he can destroy the whole universe.
Yeah, it's like, I talk, you die. Everybody got to
Just
go.
writes it on a piece of paper.
Essentially, that's what he has to do, because literally for him, words can kill.
There was, like, I was reading a fan service, and it was just like a one-off funny series where Thanos was coming to fight, and Black Bolt's like, and he goes out, and to beat Thanos, he just burps. And it like pretty much just fucking demolishes Thanos. So, which by the way,
if his burps can destroy, like his shits should destroy.
He's so right. It's like if he farts, we're in trouble, yo. But
not only just noxious gas, but like over 10 scales of earthquakes.
What happens when he sleeps and snores then?
Right, or has an orgasm.
Oh man. Poor girl.
Poor world. Like poor girl for her, but like poor us. We are the aftermath of her.
We didn't even get the enjoyment before we died. We just died. So, anything? You guys have any comments on some Marvel stuff? Attack me. It's fine. We could have some Marvel discussions. Like, what movie you're looking forward to most in the cinematic universe right now? How do you think Spider-Man Homecoming is going to be?
Actually, I haven't done enough research on that. I've like seen a few tidbits here and there, but I don't know any research.
Tony Stark will be in it. He is crossing over, and it is rumored that Vulture's going to be the main bad guy, even though Shocker's going to be in it, as well as there's a casting rumor of Hobgoblin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're not going to be straight up cookie cutter, Green Goblin,
No.
Green Goblin, and Doc.
Yeah, they're going to change it up. So
Good.
That's really
That's
cool.
good. That's good.
That's
You know.
good.
I still think they screwed up by not keeping Andrew Garfield. Everybody I've talked to really liked Andrew Garfield as Amazing Spider-Man.
He was growing on
But
me,
he was-
and now they've changed it up again. So I'm like,
Well, they got to.
They want to keep it in that high school age. They decided they're going to go back to the original how young Peter Parker is.
Right.
And it's going to be that high school age, which is cool. That's fine. I'm totally... And as long as they don't bring in, like, the fucking, what's the lizard's Dr. Reese? No.
Dr. Reed? No, not Dr. Reed.
Thomas, Dr.
I know what you're talking about, the Lizard Man, right?
Yeah. Shit from the first movie. Well, from Amazing Spider-Man, #1.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, anyways, he is the one that becomes the lizard and was trying to turn all the people into lizards. So
I thought that was pretty cool in the anime series where when they went into like the whole multiverse version of Spider-Man, we're like, oh yeah, this is Spider-Man from this, is Spider-Man from
the
this,
Ultimate Verse or the Ultimate Verse.
yeah,
or whatever.
the Ultimate Verse of
yeah.
it in the original 1990s
Yes,
animated series.
which is my
That
favorite
was
animated
awesome.
series.
That was probably like by far like the best Spider-Man I've seen because they showed Man Spider, and then they showed
2099.
2099.
They had Batman Noir, the one from that was in that video game.
They had like basically like I think 5 Spider-Mans, if not 6, 7 maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many of the Spider-Mans, but they're all together. Like, all right, now all of us we gotta go through trials for this Peter Parker,
Yes.
the original,
Because
the first
Madam
one.
Web is a dick.
Yeah, Madam Web is a fucking
In
dick.
the new Spider-Man series that's currently running, for kind of the same storyline type deal, there's now Spider-Gwen, there's Miles Morales.
Yeah,
there's,
I want to check out Gwen
The
pull
Ultimate
still.
I
Gwenpool.
want to see
I
that.
still need to check out Gwen pull.
but Spider-Gwen's, she's kind of OP as a Spider character. She's
It's that hoodie, dude.
yeah, right?
It's
Like
the
hoodie.
she just is thug, you know? Like
It's that hoodie, man. They're
she's
like,
hardcore.
that's KKK status.
Spider-Man, Homecoming looks really good. What would you guys like to see them do with Ant-Man from here on out? Like, do you think that the Wasp needs to be as big of a role as she's sexy too, Evangeline Lilly?
Yeah,
She's good
I mean,
looking.
she is pretty much an integral part of his story. So I mean,
Well, from Infinity Wars, her mom's coming back, supposedly. That's
yeah,
going to be in
they
it.
They hinted something towards that.
I can't remember. They even hired, like, the characters, the real actress has been hired, and I can't remember who it was they got to play Janet Van Dyne. Or is Janet the daughter?
I'm yet to see.
Shit, man, my brain's smashed right now. Leave the spiders alone. They're going to bite you and kill you, dog. So Ant-Man I'm really looking forward to in Infinity Wars because I'd like to see how they're going to use Giant Man.
It's just such a big, impactful story in the Marvel Universe that movie just has to go harder to, like, I don't know.
I'm just wondering how many heroes are going to be in it.
Civil War really let me down.
What was it, the whole Bucky Barnes crap?
Just how they played that story in. I think it's cool
I'm
that he was
just-
the one that killed Stark's parents. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. But how he's the one that ends up, it was him that killed Stark's parents. But I think they watered it down by having too many super soldiers. Too many winter
I'm just
soldiers.
kinda-
Too many winter soldiers.
References?
The one
no,
major
there's-
event that should have happened.
There's
that-
a lot of
that
them. That's
didn't,
where they go at the
that's
end and
sort
they
of-
kill those
well,
three.
So your complaint is about just them being there?
Like
or
Bucky
just-
Barnes should have just been the one
Oh,
bad
okay,
guy,
okay.
super soldier.
Okay,
Like,
so
it was watered. They watered him down because now all those assassinations that were done by a Winter Soldier, there's no guarantee that it was actually Bucky Barnes that did it. You know,
yeah.
it could have been any one of those Winter Soldiers, but obviously you see Bucky Barnes do it in the movie because he's
Yeah, because
it's video
it's
recorded.
video recording and everything.
So, so I'm really looking for how that's going to play out. But Thor Ragnarok looks amazing. We're going to see Planet Hulk with his armor and like.
You're super stoked.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. And
oh man, I don't remember.
I hate that they got rid of Jane though, because Jane in the comic books,
She's prominent.
she even became Lady Thor.
She became New Thor.
Yeah. So, and come to find out, the reason she did it was she had cancer, or she started doing it. She got cancer from the power
Yeah,
left her body.
Yeah, the power was just too much for her body.
But she took over for Thor because he went and did whatever.
Thor went into exile.
Yeah. So I don't know if how excited are you for Thor Ragnarok with Planet Hulk and or not Planet? Is it Planet Hulk?
Yes, Planet Hulk.
They're doing a Planet Hulk.
Well, he's got his Planet Hulk armor.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then from the
So for Thor Ragnarok, are they actually gonna do the Ragnarok?
yes,
That-
it is going to be the
that's-
storyline.
okay,
It's going to have Hulk, and it's going to have Hulk's from Planet Hulk, his best friend or whatever,
Are
that
they
rock
gonna have his
side.
son Scar. Is it Scar?
I don't know that they're going to have the sun in it, but they are going to have like his posse from his planet.
Because like,
But supposedly he's only going to be in it for like 30 minutes of the movie.
okay, because
so-
like if they're gonna
So
throw
it's
in
a small
Planet
cameo.
Hulk, in there, people who aren't well versed in the news, they're gonna be like, what
yeah.
the hell happened to this guy?
Here's the problem with Planet Hulk. Hulk movies can't be by themselves yet because there's still a copyright issue with whoever had the Hulk like recently for movie rights.
Yeah.
But they did just get back the movie rights for Nemo, or not Nemo. Guy, what's the Marvel's Aquaman? Is it Nemo? No.
No, it's
Starts with an N.
No, it's not Neptune.
No.
Namor. Prince Namor. Namor.
I think so.
Yes, it's Prince Namor.
He's like one of those comic characters out.
I'll check while you guys. Anyways, what are you excited about with like Agents of Shield? Were you upset that they canceled the Mockingbird Lance TV series that the pilot was actually filmed for?
I'm up in the air about that.
Speaking of, there's a petition online you could sign to make to have what station is it on? It's not Fox. Whatever station, ABC. ABC made the pilot of it, so they're having a petition signed so we as fans can actually watch the pilot. I'm gonna look this up for Prince Namor, but tell us kind of the stuff you're looking for in the Marvel TV series this year.
Marvel TV series. I just want Marvel's Agents of Shield to start up again, so I have something to watch on the weekdays after work.
So you don't.
What are you talking about? We got battle bots going on right now.
Like,
I'm excited for that. What are you talking about?
I haven't watched Battle. I watched it when it was originally came out.
On
Comedy Central,
right?
yeah.
I haven't watched this new one's way more hardcore though, right? Like,
dude, it's so much more
Yeah.
hardcore. Like okay, you know how they say like no flamethrowers.
the
or anything.
Submariner, Prince Namor.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, they got drones now in freaking BattleBots. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can
How the
use-
hell do you fight a drone?
You don't.
You know, you get wrecked. Actually, nope. If you guys remember old school Bronco, he still exists and he still kicks so much. Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, like he's pretty much fucking Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, BattleBots, man, that was childhood. And then like when John told me last year that they were starting up again, I was like, oh, they're starting up again? That's awesome.
And what channel is it on now?
It's what was it? CBS?
Sorry guys, he's still learning and he's talking on his phone. It's not
I
unprofessional.
think it was CBS. If not, I think it was on CBS.
But
No, it's not CBS. No, I think CBS or PBC.
PBS.
No, it's on CBS. I think it was on CBS.
Okay.
See, CBS or ABC is one of those two channels.
If you don't know what it is, the title says exactly what it is. People make their own homemade robots. It's a team, and then they control it with radio controls, and it's pretty much like a fucking Robot Wars, man. Which is
It's basically Robot Wars. Well, actually, no. At this point now, with it now, it is basically Robot Wars, but better.
yeah. I haven't seen the new series
Because what I hated about Robot Wars was when they had like freaking house bots. That's what I hated.
Oh yeah.
Cause like the house bots are like super OP and everything, and then like it what made me mad about one of the house bots was like Sergeant Flamethrower or whatever his fucking name is.
What can a flamethrower do? Was he OP?
No, cause
Or
like
did he get his ass beat?
dude, the Sergeant Flamethrower.
Yeah.
No, that was a house bot.
Oh, was it?
That was a house bot. I was like, cause like okay, so ground rules prior to was that you cannot have any projectiles or any flammable use of flames or anything. So like
no flamethrowers.
yeah,
No
and then you see
projectiles.
Sergeant freaking whatever his name is,
Flamethrower.
flamethrower on top. I'm like, that's cheating. You can't do that.
It's like fuck all y'all, but we made this show, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
that pissed me off. I was like, so these guys can't, but you guys can?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfectly fair.
That's some bullshit.
And then like what I hated the most about it was like when the house boss starts like, oh, we can now enter the battle arena. It's like it's no longer just two people going at it or battle royale going at it. It's not just you and the house boss. You're just surviving the house boss instead.
And so is it however long you can survive?
No, like
No,
it's,
it's just cheats because
It's
they have
stupid.
weight classes, but those
those
house
house bosses
bots
are
break
old.
the rules.
Yeah, that's what he was just saying. How like
So dumb.
if you build one, you can't use projectiles or flamethrowers.
Yeah,
but
before
they got
you couldn't.
Captain Flamethrower or whatever,
Yeah, Sergeant Flamethrower.
or Sergeant Flamethrower.
Whatever his fucking name is.
So-
Sort of kill a lot.
Like I swear like when
Do you need to go or something? You good?
No, it's because I'm an engineer, and they're always calling me because like, hey, there's problems at the plant, and so I'm like, here's what you do.
So when
blah,
I
blah,
say
blah.
nerd, like he's legitimately smart.
Yeah, I
enough,
have
like-
I know math and science up the butt.
So how do you how good at your like computer engineering type stuff? Can you like?
not too good. I mean, I know some tips and tricks.
Do you
that
know
I
any editing or anything like that?
You know, simple programming, sure. You know, C programming, simple languages like that, but nothing.
you're supposed to build
Nothing
a robot
crazy.
too.
Yeah, we could have if we,
If you have
we
the
go to
time.
Hobbytown, we could buy it.
You could if you want. But anyways, so like BattleBots pissed me. No, not BattleBots. Robot Wars pisses me off
Yeah.
a lot. But like when BattleBots was it was way more entertaining because
Thank you, America. They created the sport.
yeah, they created the sport, but like when the UK like came with their own version.
Japan or China
No.
didn't beat us to it. Like we legitimately made that.
Speaking of that, they're actually Japan. There's a big company called Kuro or something like that, and they made a giant ass robot.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a huge one.
Like huge. The messed up thing is it has a shooting system, and the way you shoot is you smile into the camera.
Because they actually
After
challenged. They challenged
No.
the United States
Nope,
company
the
to make
other
a
way
really
around.
big one. right?
America. There's a place called Megabots, in LA, and we made a robot that's of course bigger because we're America.
Right.
And like we challenge you Japanese people, and Japan said, okay, we'll step it up one notch though. No projectiles, only melee, which is gonna suck because both have to be manned. So there's a person, at least one person inside. So I'm like, I don't know if melee was smart.
Yeah,
That sounds dangerous.
somebody get hurt
Someone's
there.
gonna die in the moment
They need
the
to send,
first
like, a
punch is
waiver.
thrown.
So we'll move on to the next part. Do either of you guys watch wrestling?
No.
Like WWE.
I
so
don't.
so this would be really fast. Jared, who does our blog for wrestling, has kind of gotten burnt out on it. So I'm having him work on some other projects right now. But in WWE right now, one of my favorite All Stars are Hall of Famers, Mr. Fuji, who was a wrestler, and then he was a what are they called? Like the people that would come out and be on the outside the ring and always cheat for their wrestlers and manager.
Oh.
He was a manager for like Yokozuna and stuff, and he always wore this top hat and had a cane and was in a suit. And
I remember the first Japanese wrestler that came over to America was Tajiri.
yeah,
The green mist guy.
Yeah, the guy who
spit it.
sprayed
Yeah.
green mist.
Yeah.
I was like, well, to me, what was really funny to me about Tajiri was the fact that like he looked like a really out of shape person, like a businessman, and then he comes in like just agile as fuck, and you're just like, what is with this man?
Yeah, because we actually had a lot of Island Pacific.
Pacific Islander.
Yes, Pacific
Island
Islander.
Pacificer.
Boy, and this has no booze in it at all. Like,
Woo!
Pacific Islander, Island Pacificer. We have a lot of the Samoans and stuff like that. They were wrestlers even before we ever.
Well, I think Rikishi was Samoan.
And the Reigns are Samoans. The Usos.
Yeah.
Rikishi was like the most dirtiest man of all time.
Yeah, and he did that butt move,
The
and he's like a
stink
big
face.
old
Oh
fat-
my god!
So, Mr. Fuji, we're gonna miss you. Some things that are going on real quick. Finn Balor was hurt at the last pay-per-view, so it's down to Seth Rollins is most likely going to be the new Universal Champion. There's a match with Roman Reigns and stuff that's coming up. So that's really the big news there on Raw. On SmackDown, Dean Ambrose is going to be facing AJ Styles, and I think for some reason they're going to have AJ Styles win the belt after beating John Cena. SmackDown brought in a new women's championship and their own tag team championship, so there's this big tag team mess going on. But there's rumors that Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura will be called up to the actual superstar roster here soon from NXT. So he's one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers. He came from Japan, and he is a badass and has this kick-ass, like almost Nobuo Uematsu, who does all the music for most of Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
It's almost like this string that instead of piano, it's like violin, and it's just this kick-ass entry song. So if you're a wrestling fan, that's kind of the news right now. Nothing really big going on. So
have you ever seen like a legitimate like luchador match?
oh yeah, I watch
It's crazy, isn't it?
on El Rey. They have like their own.
I saw.
What is it called? Anyways,
Are you talking about-
Quentin Tarantino's El Rey Network has a Lucha Underground, is what it's called,
Yeah.
Lucha Underground, and oh man, it's freaking badass. Because that's where like when Rey Mysterio left WWE, he went down there for a little bit. K Dog or Conan.
Oh, I feel sorry for Rey Mysterio though, because like when he broke his leg and then he couldn't really do all of his high flying.
But now he can again. He's fucking
he's
huge
6'9".
though. Have you seen like he's on something? Because he's fucking
Ungodly-
bodybuilder
ungodly
jack.
you-
Yeah, like something that just isn't normal for him. He was always in really good shape with six packs and everything, but like he's like Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, fucking like huge. It's hardcore, man.
See, I like the fact that like when Rey Mysterio was like super acrobatic and everything.
Yeah.
And then like when you broke his leg.
So
or
you
something-
like all the lucha fighting then? You like that high flying?
Well, no, it's not the fact I don't like the high flying ones, but like I
There's
saw
something
what.
about Rey Mysterio.
Something about Rey Mysterio was like, hey man, Rey Mysterio was pretty.
And I
Rey
love
Mysterio
It's that
awesome.
619. It's a 619, bro.
And I loved his entry too because they had that deal pop up and he'd shoot like fucking 10 foot in the air and then land and stuff. Yeah, I always liked Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio was actually one of my favorite
But
wrestlers.
my favorite, probably all-time Hispanic wrestler is Eddie Guerrero, who passed
Oh.
away.
Yeah, the last years of his career though were just bad, dude. He just,
You could tell I don't know if he just
He
wasn't
was
into
going-
it anymore,
yeah.
but when Chris Benoit, was it Chris Benoit that died first? No, Eddie
No.
Guerrero died and it fucked up
Yeah.
Chris Benoit, and that's when he went. He
That's
killed his
so-
wife, his son,
Yep.
or daughter, whichever it was, and then killed himself. Also, they found a shit ton of steroids and cocaine in his system, so I mean, that could have been a
yeah, that could have been
part of it. So that's all the WWE news. I want to get into a little bit of video game stuff just real quick.
I was gonna say that for next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just want to keep it short and sweet? We're at an hour now, so I think just
Yeah.
do our loot crate opening. And
Yeah, let's just open that loot crate.
all right, guys, it's the end of the month. So obviously at the end of the month we do our loot crate. So there should be a pair of scissors right up there. Or my knife, which I don't know where the hell my knife
I
was.
got my keys.
Okay, that works too.
I got my keys.
So I did all this work for nothing.
You just got up and grabbed.
Yeah.
And this was right next to me. So
You know,
all right,
it's fine.
so
You just put like point whatever calories.
Yes.
all right, so it looks like we're gonna start with the shirt.
Anyway, what was it? Anti-heroes or something like that? Or was it villains or something like that? Yeah, because like it was like for Sumo Scout, that's why.
I'm pretty sure it's like villains or something.
Yeah, I think
like
it's
that.
like some villains. Anyway,
Oh, but that's not a villain.
yeah,
It's a TV show Archer.
So it's what was it called? Anti-heroes?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. So,
Anti-heroes,
oh,
'cause-
yes, there's a new.
Because we also got
Is it Harley?
a Harley Quinn.
Awesome. So, if you haven't watched Archer, it's on FX. It's a hilarious TV show, cartoon animated series. That's
Oh.
amazing.
Here's the
It'll actually say on anti-heroes.
So here's the pin for the month. Woo! It's a
Proof.
for the Warcraft.
So that's cool. Shit, this freaking that's hardcore, man. It's got the
It's super hot.
dog in there and everything. That's
We
kick
got
ass.
some Kill Bill socks,
If you don't know what Kill Bill is, kill yourself.
maybe. And we got the Fist of Justice.
From Hellboy.
No, it's not the Fist of Justice, just his fist.
From Hellboy.
And then we got an extra thing for the box.
What is this?
It's for the box.
Oh yeah, because so the cool thing about Loot Crate is you can actually make a diorama, and you can like put it together in specific stuff, and you
Oh
you
wait, we
can
got
put,
something here.
uh,
So yeah, so
Anti-hero book.
if you want to start putting the box together real quick, I'll read kind of stuff from there.
let me see from here.
Oh well, I guess you got to do it from that. So Loot Crate, it's a monthly subscription service. For 3 months, it's $69.99. It's really cool because you get a shirt every month, which, if you think about it, $69.99 for 3 months. That's pretty much $25 a month, well, $23 a month. But you get a shirt that was probably, $10, $15. You get a pair of socks, so it's, $5, $10. So right there, you're at 25 already. These minifigs, which I will open this up and show it to you because we'll probably.
Those like worth like maybe 30.
Yeah, some of these can be up to $30, man. Like they get pretty pricey, but most of the time you can find them for like $12.99 and up.
Majority of them.
Some of the smaller ones you can get really lucky and get the smaller ones for a lot cheaper than that, for like $7.99 and stuff like that. So, if you remember, before I put these Batman and Superman posters up here, we had one that had, let's see what we had over here. We had Batman right there, and then we had Deadpool on this other side. And would you fix that for me, Joe? So this is what Harley Quinn's looks like. That's just kind of her calling card. I wish it said pudding on it. That'd be a lot cooler. So, but I'm gonna open it so you guys can see her pet hyena, which she has had in some of the books, graphic novels. Pardon me. Oh, this is kick-ass too, man. She's got her big old hammer. What's wrong with this hammer? It's pretty fucking basic for.
Yeah, there's no design.
Or anything.
The diamonds aren't on it.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's.
Are you going by which Harley Quinn?
This is pretty much
from this one.
Yeah.
So this one, it's pretty much just like her. It's got white with black and red on it with diamonds.
Oh, it's a hammer.
Oh shit, we're making Thor's hammer, huh?
Thor's hammer.
Harley's hammer.
Look at Harley's hammer.
We're making Thor's hammer because he doesn't like DC. He's a Marvel guy.
No. I'm a big fan of Batman, but versus DC.
Yeah, Batman's
But you
my
watch
least
Justice
favorite
League.
character
Okay.
out of the Justice League group.
I
But
was gonna say.
who do you think my favorite Justice League hero is? Like, who do you think my favorite?
Is it a founding member of the Justice League?
Yes.
It's not that hard actually. It's not that hard.
What, Wonder Woman?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, and she's the one that has a vagina or something.
Whoa, hey. It doesn't have to be about the JJ. No, I'm a big fan of the Flash.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
well, he is
Flash and
POP.
Aquaman are my all-time favorite.
If you think about the
members.
Flash, he is actually pretty OP.
He is. You know,
It's faster than an attosecond. That's 11 zeros before you hit a number.
I told you he was really smart. So here's Harley with her hyena, and it came with
Is this how it goes?
I don't know if you guys remember.
this upside down.
I don't know if you guys remember. We had Batman up before, and it comes with this little marker board, and you can mark on it and put some stuff on it. What did we put for it? Martha.
On it.
So that was fun. But once we get this box Harley Quinn hammer put together, we'll let you check it out.
Oh my god.
Open the socks here, let you see these Kill Bill socks.
Get in there, jeez. Oh my god.
Yeah, it does not like you right now, huh?
Alright, I got it. No, I don't.
Because you got to close the other side of the box, man.
Alright. The thing is not working.
So here's the Kill Bill socks, which it just pretty much, she wore a yellow tracksuit, kind of like Bruce Lee's from Game of Death. So, it's really cool. And now,
It's crooked.
it's a crooked Harley Quinn hammer.
We'll just say it was used a lot.
Yes,
Smashing
she
lot
already
of heads
smashed a
and
lot of
she-
faces.
Yeah.
But
Whatever.
That is.
that's pretty
Awesome.
cool. That's pretty cool. We'll have to get a screenshot of that and we'll post it to the Loot Crate page.
It
So,
might be upside down, just saying.
whatever the case, it looks good. It's a hammer and it's a box. Loot Crate really gives you a lot of cool stuff to play with. I've actually, even though I can't paint this guy,
we need the leather straps over
Right.
this Thor's.
so it would be Thor's and just paint it fucking brown.
and just paint it to silver.
Brown
silver
and
and
silver.
then brown.
Yeah. So Loot Crate, I definitely recommend you checking it out because there's just so much stuff you're going to get for it. You get shirts, you get socks sometimes, you get
You get
magnets.
pamphlets.
You get a pamphlet that breaks down. Well, here,
Yeah,
Let's see what everything
you were gonna get on
technically
that,
is.
actually.
everything that's technically in here. You also are automatically signed up if you do a Loot Crate to win a Mega Crate. So in a Mega Crate, if you're to win this, it's a $2,000 value. You get a Samsung curved 55-inch 4K Ultra HD Smart LED TV, which you can't go wrong with that. That's pretty badass.
That's pretty much the $2,000 right there.
Yeah, you get a Harley Quinn Volume 1 Hot in the City, Lego DC Comics Superheroes Jokerland Building Set, 8-film Blu-ray collection set from Quentin Tarantino, and a Hellboy 2 Golden Army premium format figure. So that's $2,000 value for that stuff. You can win it automatically just for being a member.
Just for being a member for only $20.
And then there's 15 lucky winners that also can win a mini Mega Crate, which for this month would have been a Harley Quinn Athlete backpack, and then a Factory Entertainment Archer talking bottle opener. So there's a lot. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with this. You can. My sisters love Supernatural, and I was having a hard time finding something for them last Christmas, so I gave them a Supernatural, the car from Supernatural, and they were just stoked about that. So there's a lot of just cool stuff you can do with it. It comes with there's usually a little comic book story in here. Let's see what this one is. I think it's Harley Quinn and Deadshot.
Yeah, that's always Harley Quinn.
Oh, it's actually Suicide Squad. So it's just a little short story of the whole Suicide Squad. But it looks like Deadshot, and look at that Deadshot design. That's weird as shit.
Doesn't look like
He
Deadshot.
looks like Zed from Power Rangers.
Oh, so it is gonna be crooked regardless.
Yeah.
'Cause
So, get people to sign up. If you get people to sign up, talk to me before you do it, because I think you can get rewards for having people signing up with you. So I want to double check that for you. So before you get people signed up, just shoot me a message, and that's at the Nincompoopscoop.com or Nincompoop Scoop on Facebook or anything else Nincompoop Scoop wise. You can even go to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, watch our videos. It's going to be on there. I'm Kevin.
Lester.
John.
We'll see you next week, guys. Welcome back to the Scoop. We out.